if you shoot the ball and it goes over the goal, I mean, you're just gonna have to just watch that ball just flop down there. Now, here is a jet, of course, because you do have a lot. You have multiple sinks, multiple urinals, and then you do have your multiple toilets and your multiple shower. Well, 2 showers right here. What's going on, guys? It's Doss here again, and yes, here is another Minecraft house tour back to back. We're gonna go ahead and get into this house. This is, of course, my second house creation. Obviously, this is a house on its own map, and today we're gonna get into this one right here. This is one of my favorites. Actually, I think this probably is my favorite just because the fact that it's so simple, but it looks like a nice house just from the outside. As you can see, it's just a 2-story rectangle. But it's a little bit more to it than that, so we're going to go ahead and do a quick little fly around it just to show you guys what this build was basically based off of. And in this case, I didn't want to build this house on a hill like how I normally do my houses. This is just on a flat piece of land. As you can see, you got this nice weird little mountain right here just chilling, and then you have that village back there right there in the front of the house to make you know, to kind of even out the scenery just a little bit. You know, you don't want this big house wouldn't look really right with just nothing around and stuff like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into it. As you can see, it's pretty much just a rectangle for the most part. And yes, you do have a helicopter and a jet and a basketball court up there, but we'll get to that in a second. So here's the main porch right here, pretty much the entrance. And as you can see, we do have the business texture pack like I do on pretty much all of my houses, because I just love this pack the most. I don't know why I'm this character. You know, the Minecraft new update, they just kind of erased everything, so I have to get back to that later. Anyway, but yeah, here's this is the main porch for the most part. As you can see, it's quite tall. You do have lights, of course, surrounding it and things like that, and all kinds of windows around the front of the house. And then you do have your signs, and of course your crafting table, and of course storage in case you need it. It says don't break because I do have a bunch of fireworks in here for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I do have a lot of fireworks. So now, I'm going to close the gate. We have another porch right here, and this is the way you walk. We'll go ahead and go around here. This is the way you walk around the house, and you can go over this bridge right here, over this little pond, I guess you can say. And this is where we keep the horses. This is where I keep the horses at in this house. This house has a little stable in the back for the horses. I probably should have put it in the front, but you know, I thought about, why not the back? We'll just go ahead and leave it back here for now. And that's where the horses are. That's where I keep my horses. You can see they're all ready to go. They're probably bored as hell back there too, but that's besides the point. We're gonna go ahead and go back around the house, and as you can see, we're gonna go ahead into the front door. And of course, here's another house with the push button. Boom, push button to get in. And when you walk out, you step on the little pads, and then the doors automatically open up. These are supposed to be maps, but they were erased, of course, because of the new update just messed everything up. So that's why you have the little dots right there. It's supposed to be a whole colored in map. I colored in the whole thing, but now it's messed up. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that alone. Maybe I'll fix those one day, maybe not. But here is the main hallway. You do have a main hallway, of course, and you do have this light fixture up here. It was made to turn off. Let me see if it still works. Nope, not really. Only half of it turns off now, but I'll fix that later on too. Then you have this nice carpet, just a nice main hallway. I tried to make this look as simple as I can get it and stuff like that. And this is why I say this house design is pretty simple, because as you can see, this is the kitchen. This whole space is nothing but the kitchen for the most part. You do have tons and millions of lights and stuff like that. There's a massive table in the middle, and then you do have a fireplace over here on the side, and then more places to sit right here. But you do have a nice view of, you know, everything out there and stuff like that, the little village and things like that, and also the side of the house up there, the little walkway and things like that. Over here we do have our sinks and things like that, and then more windows, of course, stuff like that. We have sinks and stoves, and then we have the walk-in refrigerator right here, of course. Boom, just like that. There's the walk-in refrigerator, and of course that's where you keep all your food. Well, I keep all my food. And then you go up here, and then you have more storage like coal, things like that you used to cook with and stuff like that. So that's how that all works. And then you do have, I already mentioned all the lights right here, but this is why I say it's pretty simple, because it looks nice from the outside, but it's really just all these massive rooms. So we'll go across the hallway, and then of course you expected it. Here is your living room, complete with a pool table. It's what this is supposed to be. Your nice little TV setup, nice little couch going on. your bar right here with the little cake right there, and then you do have a library, even though nobody's really gonna use this. I don't know why the books are floating, but you just got to reach up there and grab whatever book you want to read if you do decide to do that kind of stuff. Now, you do have a nice little, I like this little piece right here that I made inside the living room. You have this kind of like this little arch kind of coming out to kind of, just, you don't want it all flat and boring. So I decided to make this right here. I should have put something else right here too, but I like this little design I made right here in the living room. It makes it look a lot better. Stuff like that, just not a boring flat room and things like that. But you do have your bar. Look at that right there. You got the cake right here. You can eat it. I think you can eat it. Can you eat it? Yep, you can eat it. I'm eating it right now. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. I'm not gonna eat all of it because I don't want to get no diabetes and stuff like that. So we're gonna go ahead and head upstairs. Actually, no, we're not gonna head upstairs, but this is where the magic happens. Not really, sort of, kind of. So as you can see, you have a little awkward fireplace up there just chilling. And then right here, you do have a basement. The other house didn't have a basement, my first house, but this one does. I have learned, it's a small basement for the house, for the size of the house this is, but it's still a basement. Go ahead and put whatever you need down here, stuff like that. I have my, an armory, stuff like that, so that means I have weapons and things, weapons and stuff like that. And then I have belongings for the house, so glass and stuff like that. If anything breaks, they come down here and just grab it and try to repair it and stuff like that. So boom, and then right here you have a little random water drop, or whatever you call these little things right here, just so you can get some water in case, I don't know, just in case something happens upstairs. I have no idea. Just put that there, just to put it there. Okay, so now we're gonna go right here too, and then you have chilling. You have the washer and dryer, and another washer and dryer right here. I know these aren't really washers and dryers, but this is what I intended them to be. Right here in this little weird little tiny little hallway right here. And then of course you do have a first floor restroom. I didn't forget about that. Now, I know you guys probably thinking, but damn, I forgot about that. But nope, I didn't. You have multiple sinks, nice little lit up place right here, and you do have your toilet and then your shower right next to it. Just walk right in there, boom. And you might wonder why you need a shower downstairs and stuff like that. Well, that's in case you're down here and you're in the pool, you might want to wash some of that chlorine off, that chlorine, So I don't know why there's a bunch of animals in here. I did not put these in here, I promise. But there is a bunch of animals in here, and they got all that chlorine on them, you know what I'm saying? But you do have lights in the bottom. Look at that, you got lights in the pool and stuff like that, so you can see and things like that. But if you need to go ahead and just, it's a small little backyard. It's not as big as you'd think it'd be for this house, but I mean, it's big enough. I don't really need it to be that big. But you do have your nice little pool right there. And you can see from upstairs and stuff like that who's in your pool. Got a lot of animals right there. Again, I don't know how they got in there, but they got a lot of chlorine on them. That's all I know. It's all that chlorine. Now, let's go ahead and go upstairs. This is pretty much it for the inside. I know that little piece right there could be a little confusing, but all you really have is a pool and a restroom, and then here is your washer and dryer setup, stuff like that. You got 2 sets in case somebody wants to complain. Yo, you taking too long in the washer and dryer, bro. Get the fuck out of the way. Stuff like that. You can go ahead and just tell them to use the other one right there next to the side of their head. Now, we're going upstairs, and you can see a nice little view right there. You can chill in. You can see somebody knocking on your door. You can just be like, who's that right there just chilling? I mean, I know they're about like 45 million feet away right there, but still. All right, we're going upstairs, and here is the second floor. I kind of hurt my throat a little bit. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go. And this is the fish tank right here. You have a fish tank. As soon as you step upstairs, you have a fish tank right there. I think there's fish in there, stuff like that. Just drop those fish in there, and then they'll be floating around for a little while. And then, of course, you do have your AC vent right there, and then a couple of pictures, and then a well-lit little area. And when you walk in right here, as soon as you step in, the doors automatically close behind you. Once again, we're straight above the main hallway. Here's another hallway for the second floor. And then pretty much on this side is very simple. You do have your bedrooms with very nice views. There's no walk-in closet like in the last house, but you do have unbelievably amazing views, nice little TV setup. And then you do have your bed right here, which you can turn off these lights if you want to. And you do have storage just in case you need that right there as well. So basically all these bedrooms are the same. It's only a 4-bedroom house, or as massive as this thing is. So you can see here's another bedroom, the exact same setup going on. And then you have one more bedroom right here at the end of the hallway, the exact same setup going on. But they do have very nice views, as you can see. But this is pretty much just right over the kitchen. And then of course on this side, another library. Once again, I don't know why I keep putting this one actually looks pretty nice. This library looks pretty nice. But I don't know why I keep putting these in my houses when I, wouldn't have one of these in my real house anyway. But, it's just in case you don't know what to do, put it inside of a room. There you go. You have your nice little library, and that looks pretty cool right there. That's actually a nice little fit. I like the way that one looks. And you'll notice that I have this carpet, this brown and black carpet, makes it look pretty cool in here. And then I do have these little pots and plants all over the place and stuff like that. It looks kind of weird at first if you're not used to it, but I kind of like it. And you have that massive window all the way at the end of the hallway right there, just so it lightens up a little bit more. You don't feel trapped and caved in. But you do have this massive restroom. Makes you feel like you're in a school or a stadium or something like that, because you do have a lot. You have multiple sinks, multiple urinals, and then you do have your multiple toilets and your multiple shower. Well, 2 showers right here. Step in here. You're not gonna really be washing all that chlorine off if you haven't washed it off downstairs already. But you go ahead and do all that you got to do right there. So there's no excuses. You got everything. If you don't want to stand up and pee right here, go ahead and just pop. There you go, the toilet right there. But you got your urinal just in case, the little urinals. All right, so we're just gonna go ahead and get out of there right there. That's just a massive restroom. You already know. Didn't think I forgot about the restroom upstairs. You gotta have one upstairs and downstairs at least. And over here on this side of the hallway, it's pretty simple. Like I said, this house is pretty simple. This is my room. You might wonder, why the hell do I need a room that's the size of the living room? But I don't know. It's just a simple design, and I like it that way as well. But as you can see, here's all of my animals right here, my pets, 2 cats and 1 dog. I think 1 dog died. And this is my massive bed. Yes, this thing is huge, just like probably 28 beds that make one right there. And then you do have a little space right here, a nice little boom box setup, stuff like that. And then on this side, you do have, you know, a couple TVs and paintings and flowers and things like that, and dispensers. Let me see what comes out of there. Oh, a carrot. A carrot is, let me eat that real quick. All right. Okay. Wait. What? Oh, he's eating it, but he's not eating it. Okay, and then here's my walk-in closet. Boom, I'm the only one here that has a walk-in closet, of course. And then I have random stuff in there. I'm not really sure what all this stuff is, but of course you have lights you can turn off if you want to as well, and things like that. And then my restroom is over here. Here's my office setup right here. You can see, boom, look at that office setup, pretty nice. There's no chair, well, yes there is right there, but you know, it's a little weird office setup. You can turn on the lights if you need to and things like that. So let's go ahead, boom, here is my restroom setup. I like this restroom a lot. It looks very nice and cozy. You can see that weird mountain and just a little bit of the pool down there. Look at that, chilling right there. And of course, you have a bathtub. I tried to make a bathtub in Minecraft. I don't really want to try to turn it on. It worked when I tried it at first, but you know how, you know, things just kind of mess up, even though you're not even playing the game. It just kind of messes up over time. And then you have a shower, just in case you don't want to, you know, get in that tub. Boom, there goes the shower right there, chilling. You can go ahead and wash all that chlorine. I'll stop saying that, I'm sorry. And then here you have a chest right here full of buckets of water for some reason. And then you have your little curved kind of sink going on right here. So in case you don't want to wash your hands right here, you can just boom right here. You know, I don't really know what the difference is, but there you go. Go ahead and do what you got to do. And then of course you have a toilet right there as well. So you can go ahead and get all that stuff done right here in this nice walk-in restroom, of course. You know, it's pretty nice, nicely done. And I like that. I like the way it's set up right there too, so that's pretty cool. My eye's itching, so I'm gonna try to go ahead and itch it right there. Okay, there we go. Okay, and then over here, oh yeah, over here, this is my pet pen, pretty much, or my, you know, if I want to move my animals out the way while I'm trying to make carpet or something like that, or you know, trying to make more carpet, I'll go ahead and put them in here, right next to my bed, so they'll be out of the way and I can do what I got to do. And then here's my little tiny, little itty bitty little porch. Look at that. Like, you can't even like walk 2 feet out here, but it's a nice little porch, and you can see, you know, who's knocking at your door or whatever you need to do. So now we're gonna go to one more. Now we're gonna go up one more level, and this is where a lot of fun happens. For the most part, you do have these stairs right here, and this is up above that little driveway piece that's on the front of the house, up on top of the, you know, on top of the walkway over there. I mean, down there. This is pretty much what that is. I kind of hollowed it out and made more storage, as you can see. We have a lot of storage up here, so just in case, you know, we ran out of what you're about to see, there's storage right there. So this is the ultimate storage. This is, of course, the attic. As you can see, it is pretty much the entire roof. Hollowed it all the way out and made sure I had plenty of storage. I'm trying to like section it off. As you can see, I built this little wall right here. I'm trying to section pieces of it off. But for right now, as you can see, there's chests and tons and tons and tons of storage down here, so I'll probably never run out, hopefully. And we'll go up here right here, and this is the roof. We are definitely on the roof, and as you'll notice already right off the bat, we have a helicopter. And yes, it does shoot out flames. This is a helicopter, it doesn't move obviously, but it does shoot out flames, and you can get up inside of it. We'll go ahead and get inside of it real quick, see what we can do. Just jump on this ladder, boom. Of course, this is how it looks on the inside, and you can shoot. There it goes, yep, there you go. See, look at that right there. You can't really aim it, of course, but this thing doesn't fly anyway, so you got your beds right here. And then of course you have you know, more storage and things like that you'll need, and all that good stuff, and chairs and things like that. So that's my helicopter right there chilling. And then you have a basketball court right in the middle. Look at that basketball court, and you can turn off these lights if you need to, if it's, you know, dark outside, or if it's you know, just whatever. You can do what you got to do, you know, adjust the lighting so you can play basketball out here. I should have put a little piece over that, but like a tarp over it. But I mean, you know, it's cool playing outside like this too. I mean, you're on a rooftop, so you know, playing basketball on a rooftop, so if you shoot the ball and it goes over the goal, I mean, you're just gonna have to just watch that ball just flop down there. Now here is a jet. Of course, this is my jet. Of course, it's gonna be a hovering jet, because if it's the one that just like takes out, you have to like gain speed to take it off. You'll crash right into the helicopter and blow the whole entire house up, and you'll be dead within a second. Now we'll go up on this jet too. Boom, check it out. We're gonna slide down in here, and I believe this does work too. I'm not gonna press it because it will shoot the helicopter, and it'll catch it on fire, and I really don't feel like going over there to put out the fire and stuff like that. But this is my jet too, and it does shoot as well. Wow, that lightning actually scared me. And as you can see, we got the smoke coming out like it's on. I guess I left it on all night, I don't even know. And then here is my little sign. I'm not really sure why I made this, but the W obviously stands for my first name, and it's my sign, you know. It's up here on top of this house, just making everything else too. I really kind of decided to make, you know, to make things I don't really make in this house. You see the helicopter and the jet. That's probably like the only time I've made those two things. But as you can see, guys, this house is a pretty simple design. You know, it looks pretty cool from the outside, but I like it because it's a pretty simple design, and I love this one in the texture pack that I have, which is the business, I believe. And you know, it's pretty nice. It's basically just a rectangle with a couple of little additions on it, and then you have your backyard and your horse stable back there and stuff like that, and you know, a couple of restrooms and things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. This is my second house ever created on Minecraft. I'm going to upload this one right after the one I already did. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and of course there's more to come. I think I have like 2 or 3 more houses to show you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and talk to you guys in the next one.